Hi everyone, would like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone back for the 2020-21 school year. We're certainly very excited to get things kicked off, and we thought we would take a few minutes and hopefully provide you with some updates that you will find helpful. And helping me with that are our Director of Student Services, Sarah Walker, and our Assistant Superintendent, Mike Molnar. And first, I'm going to introduce Sarah Walker.
Welcome back from Student Services. Wanted to give you some updates regarding our nursing services and some expanded options we've got this year. All summer long, we've been working very closely with Lorain County Public Health District, and we're going to be able to provide nursing support services within all of our buildings to help support students and staff as we all work through all of this. One of the things that we're going to ask of all of you is helping out with self-assessments before your student leaves to go to school every day. One of the things is asking for whether or not they can answer any of the 4 questions. Do they have a fever above 100 degrees? Do they have a cough? Do they have shortness of breath? Or have you or anyone in your household been diagnosed with COVID or has been in close contact with someone who is quarantined with COVID? I know one thing we're doing at my house is making sure we've got a thermometer close to the door along with a basket of masks. We're going to have the questions posted so the kids know what they're looking for as well. And I'm even going to put a sign right on my front door before the kids head out that says, "Do you have your mask for today?" Just so that they can help be a part of this as well. We're all working through this process together, and we're all going to need to make sure we're communicating frequently, and as you have concerns, please reach out to us and let us know. We're also very concerned about our students and their social emotional health during this time. And so if you have questions, if you have concerns, please contact the guidance counselor in each of your students' buildings. We have our guidance counselors, we have our social workers, we have all of our folks in student services who are here to help. Like I said, we're moving through this together. The more we can be communicating frequently and answering questions and concerns as they arise, the better off we will all be as we move through this. Thank you. And next up will be our Assistant Superintendent, Mike Molnar.
Thanks, Sarah. Just want to give everyone a few quick updates as we approach the first day of school. First, I want to remind everyone to fill out the returning student registration form online through their PowerSchool Parent Portal. Last year we implemented a new system to do it online, and it went very well. And this year we want to make sure that everyone completes it, especially this year. We want to make sure we have your students' emergency medical information, contact information, and everything we need to communicate with you, emails and phone numbers. We want to make sure we have that before the first day of school, so please have that updated. And remember, if you need any help, just contact the school building, secretary, myself, and we'll help you out as much as possible. Also, I want to update you on our eCampus program. We've been spending the last couple of days preparing quite extensively for our eCampus program. All of our teaching staff have been going through professional development for 2 days, and we're even preparing our on-campus staff. But we've been working very hard, and we will release an updated eCampus plan in the next coming days before school starts. There aren't many major changes or additions, but there are a few minor tweaks, and we want to make sure that all of you understand the various schedules in each building and grade level, especially as you prepare for the eCampus program. And finally, we want to remind you about our Chromebook distribution. Again, we had times and days available for every building to pick up the on-campus and eCampus Chromebooks. Again, it was a service to our community. Many parents wanted that ahead of time. Teachers did as well. If you couldn't pick it up or have not picked it up, your child will get their Chromebook on the first day of school. So no worries, we just wanted to have that available for you in case you had any questions or again wanted to prepare your child for using the Chromebook for the school year. With that, I also want to remind everyone about supplies. Obviously, the first day of school, many of you are going to be bringing in supplies, now maybe even your Chromebook, other things. Again, no worries. Please take your time. If your child can't bring everything the first day, just bring in the first couple of days. There's no hurry to bring everything to school. It's going to be quite an interesting experience for all of us. So again, just take your time, be patient as we are with you, be patient with us, and we'll get everything going on the first day of school. So remember, we're one team, and we're excited for the school year to start. So looking to have everyone come back, and this time I'll turn it back over to Steve.
Thank you, Mike. And just wanted to cover a couple of items here in regards to our transportation department as well as our buildings and grounds program. First of all, with transportation, just a reminder that our bus routes have been posted to the district website. Would encourage you to check out the bus routes, the stops and times associated with those. And also in general, would encourage you to please check the website on a regular basis for additional updates. Also, in regards to transportation, I wanted to remind everyone that all students are required to wear a mask on school buses, just as they are required to have a mask during the school day. So we certainly appreciate your help and cooperation with that. In regards to buildings and grounds, I want to thank Chuck Grimmett and his team who have worked very hard to get our buildings ready to go and making sure everyone has the cleaning supplies that they need. Each classroom throughout the district will have hand sanitizer available for use by students and staff. In addition, cleaning supplies have been made available for each classroom to ensure that classroom furniture is cleaned on a regular basis. Also, in regards to social distancing varies by classroom throughout the district based on different variables such as number of students in the classroom as well as square footage of the classroom. In those cases where social distancing has been a bit more challenging, we have purchased a number of plexiglass dividers which will be utilized in those situations where distancing is a bit more of a challenge. Would also encourage you, if you have any questions or concerns, to please contact the appropriate building principal, and they will be happy to answer any questions that you may have. And in closing, would like to take this opportunity on behalf of our Board of Education and staff here at Amherst to say thank you to everyone for your help, patience, and cooperation as we've prepared for the start of the 2020-21 school year. Our staff has worked very, very hard over the last 2 months to develop 2 high-quality programs for our students and families to choose from. Our eCampus program as well as our on-campus program. I also want to acknowledge that our plan is not perfect. I'm certain that there are scenarios and situations that we haven't thought of. This is a situation where there is no playbook. There's no manual. None of us have prior experience in dealing with this type of a situation. None of us have had coursework to help us through a situation like this. So again, what I can say is we have done our very best, and we will continue to do our very best as we move forward, and we encourage flexibility, patience, cooperation as we work through those scenarios that inevitably will present themselves. Thank you so much for your support of the Amherst schools, the text messages, the phone calls, the emails of support and encouragement to our staff, to our administrative team, very much appreciated. It's certainly a pleasure to live and work here in Amherst, and thank you for all that you have done, and I know all that you will do to support our schools moving forward. Thanks again, and go Comets.